Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 036, 470 at 22,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 037, 470 at 22,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 050, 170 at 20,000, hot. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 049, 170 at 21,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 087, 150 at 24,000, hot. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 049, 150 at 20,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 048, 140 at 20,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 048, 140 at Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 083, 150 at 18,000, cold. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 084, 140 at 18,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 086, 140 at 22,000, flanking. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 306, 150 at 13,000, hot. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 305, 150 at 13. Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 041, 140 at 22,000, hot.
You got me, dude?
Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 041, 140 at 22,000,
Check.
hot.
Hold on, I need to turn you up a wee bit. I'm streaming, dude, just to let you know.
Enfield 82, Overlord 1-1, Bra 082, 140 at 18,000, flanking.
Try again, check.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah, I've got you, mate.
Yes, man. What are you up to? Streaming.
I'm
Yeah.
an 18
Oh, nice.
on
What are
the
you working on?
on the current server. I just came in, grabbed an 18. I says, right, I'll have a look about and see if I can see any targets.
Yeah, nice. I am just waking up.
Yeah. Did you do much last night?
No, I didn't. I didn't fly. I thought I was going to. I just ended up watching a few videos. Couldn't get myself started. Yeah, I mean, I flew some yesterday during the day. I didn't last night. It's weird. Sometimes I can't strap myself into the desk, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I totally understand, bro.
The brain is kind of like need to take a break. Yeah. What mission are you flying?
It's that Operation Clearfield, but I think it's actually doing what it says in the tin. It seems to be a clear field at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I know that there's no markers on the map, but as far as I know, there's markers in the game. You know, there's at least dots.
Right.
So, hold on. Might have something here. Looks as if I've got a handoff here.
We're trying to shooting some harms.
Yeah. And also, I had a problem with streaming, right, and YouTube, and I farted about it today, and I think I've actually got it. I've got it stretched to full screen on YouTube in VR.
Yeah. I was trying to work on it. I couldn't get it working. Well, I didn't sit down and finish it, but started the process. Downloaded OBS, whatever software. Just didn't completely learn how to do it. Kind of late. About a week ago.
Yeah, OBS, sorry. Did you say?
Yeah, I started trying to learn how to stream and.
Yeah, well, that's what I've just learned how to do. Well, when I say learned, it was just, you know, to get it to go was one thing, but to get it to stretch, the screen was quite another. But I've managed to do it now, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's some cool shit. You can do that. Cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
They have a. In case you have younger viewers to your stream.
Hey, fuck that, man. That's their fucking choice of stupid cunts.
Oh, shit. There you go. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Alright, 2 harms away. Let's see what other targets we can find. I should learn how to read this fucking radar. It'd make it so much easier for me.
At the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, it's like limited functionality. There's only a few things. At least that's what I've been told, but I haven't started working on, I haven't learned anything about it yet.
$23 miles up. I don't like this shit, man. Somebody's firing on me and I don't know what direction or anything it's coming from.
It's your EWR.
Yep, it's on. It's screaming like a bitch. Yep, something's coming at me.
Shot flare.
Yeah, chaff and flare. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't really like that much. This dude's not that far away, but I cannot see him anywhere. Oh, it's still fucking on, mate.
Is there a carrier in the center?
Yeah, I'll maybe drag them towards the carrier, actually. I've got not much fucking choice, to be honest with you. But the thing is, you don't even see any missiles on the map. You know what I mean? Like, you half a chance.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool having to go out and hunt the stuff, you know. It's fun. Takes it to another, you know what I mean? Take it to a different level. You have a general idea where it is. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You have your targeting pod? You have your targeting pod equipped? No?
I think I took fuel.
Yeah, you know you can carry it on the cheek station, not just in the center line.
All right.
Yeah.
Pass. I don't think I did. I think I took a couple of harms and I took 120s.
So instead of the 120s, it would replace one of your 120s. I think it's it's the left side, the cheek station. You can put a targeting pod there. You just would be without, you know what I mean? You'd be without one 120, but that's an option.
Well, I'm going to drag this guy towards the aircraft and then turn on him. 198, 15.5.
How far away is it?
Well, when I lock him up, we see the wee yellow box. It's got 6.6 behind in the far right. I take it that's the distance that he is from me.
What's your radar range set there?
80.
On the upper right-hand corner?
80.
Okay. Yeah, then each one of those things will represent 20 miles. Each one of those bars on the scales represents 20 miles.
Alright, so he's 20 odd miles behind me then.
No, your radar is only showing you, okay, in front of you. So you just turned away from him.
Yeah, he's bottom left on it. In fact, he's disappeared off it.
Yeah. Then you want to change that mode to correspond to what range he's in, the up and down arrows.
Yeah. Well, nothing's showing in 160.
He's at, he's at 20, just put up at maybe 40 just for added measure.
Yeah, that's what I normally keep it on.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And saying that though, I'm going to need drop because I've got no fuel.
The tank is empty?
Well, it's pretty low. I couldn't go chasing them, if you know what I mean. I've still got 3,000, but I'm pretty much out of carriers.
If it's showing 2,000, you can empty it. Yeah, drop that. Photograph that right away. You're also going to turn on your helmet system to get to a certain range.
The helmet mounted display?
Yeah, you want to turn that on once you get to a certain. It's better to have it on. I have that bound to a button. But that way, if he gets within range, you already have it up, you know? The worst thing is because if something happens and you need to reach over to your mouse, just take your hand off the stick to do that, you know what I mean? And when you're flying, you can't do that because you need to. Sometimes you may be in a turn or whatever you're doing, you may need to remain in control of the aircraft.
Okay, got eyes on the carrier.
Yeah, I normally always put that on at a certain range. That way it's always ready. It's on your right side.
Yep,
Upper
yep.
right-hand corner, that dial, you remember that? Yep.
Yep.
Just roll that up.
Communications are not working. Strange. Switch to one.
Still not able to find them?
No, like my normal one that you don't get in touch with ATC, it's not on. I don't know what's going on there.
You can't bring up AWACS.
No, that's the thing. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Melissa's not written. Does anything come up with the communications?
Nothing at all. I've got a communication buttons mapped, and it's not doing anything.
Added.
It's just not there.
It's not added. If it's not added, then yeah, something else. Price is no doubt.
Oh well, I hope they're ready for me to come home.
And it's got no communication. You sure your buttons are bound properly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to change that then.
Don't know if it's maybe on the mission or something, or there's a different way. I don't know.
Was it the backspace key?
Yeah, it's a forward slash. It normally does it.
Forward slash is one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just guesstimating what I mean.
Yeah, I tried that as well, and
yeah,
still
maybe
nothing.
you hadn't put it in there yet.
It's
yeah,
weird.
Something to give you feedback on. Definitely need that. Definitely need that. Going in for landing?
No, I missed it. Overshot. Going back round.
Tilt down.
Yep.
Flaps to full.
Yep.
You remember the pattern?
Roughly, it'd stay under 600 feet.
Yeah, so if you're going back around, yeah, stay under 600. Try to keep your AOA as soon as possible, and then try to, try to stay underneath 600 feet, and then yeah, try to bring them back in. Remember, you're using your throttle for the elevation. Once you get your AOA set, get that AOA indexer inside that E bracket, and your throttle. That's the only thing you're using to go up and down. You're not touching the pitch.
Yeah, it seems it's taking me higher. See if I follow that right. I'll try following it. Right, I'm 900 just now, and it's taking me higher.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing itself, dude. You need to, that thing, you need to kind of do that over and over and over. Because I went to a point like I wasn't understanding what was going on. I was like, I did not understand what's going on. And I was flying, and it would do all this craziness. I was like, why does it keep climbing? Why is it, you know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
was fighting
I'm
it.
over
As you
2,000 feet, and it's still getting me to climb.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just something to understanding how the plane settles. The flight characteristics, So there's a delay between when you input the controls into it and when the engine spools up. So once you get you're using your trim button, or you have your trim mech, right? Your trim up and down. So use your trim combined with your throttle to get that AOA indexer inside that E bracket. So practice getting to your perfect AOA. You know what I'm talking about? Have the AOA indexer
It just keeps
and the
taking
E
me
bracket.
higher though. I'm at
Yeah,
4,000
dude.
feet, and I'm.
Yeah, you have to keep Proximus. That's what I'm saying. You have to keep. I know. I went through the same thing, dude. So eventually, when you understand what it's doing, then it will click. But you're gonna go through that. At least I did. I'm not saying everyone did, but I was going nuts with it. I was like, "What is this?" But that's why I kept doing it over and over and over.
It's taking me way.
When you
I
finally
mean, I'm less than a mile from the ship. I'm at 3,000 feet. You know what I mean? There's no
yeah,
way.
just worry about your AOA. Just worry about your AOA. That means everything. And it doesn't matter as long as you get this part. Just to
Yeah.
learn. Well, I guess if you're streaming it, but just worry about your AOA first. That's the main thing. And then slowly bring it back down. You're still you're still heading away from the ship, right?
No, I'm turning back in on it.
Okay.
I'm at
Is your
900
AOA
feet, and
indexer?
I'm at
Is your
almost
AOA
10%
indexer?
down, man.
Oh shit! Maybe I can watch your stream. Let me bring that up.
It's tommyandalyson1. Yeah, no, it's starting to come back in. I'm just a bit slow. Oh shit.
What's the name of your channel?
Tommy and Allison 1. Allison is spelled ALYSON. It's the Irish spelling. I'm down. Nice one.
You got it.
Yep,
All right.
eventually. Fucking hell, man, that was heavy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna watch it. I was gonna think
Jesus, and it was the last string too.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude, and that's something that you have to practice your AOA. That in itself is critical. You need to be able to do that, and once you're able to do that consistently, once you get the AOA, and you have to really listen to the engines and everything, But once you kind of get it and know what speed you can do, it's a roundabout. But once you kind of get that and understand what it is, it's going to be a lot easier. Once you get that, then the only way you use your throttle to control it. That's the proper way to do it. That way you keep the proper AOA. I think it's like 8.1 degrees or something like that.
Alright, I thought it was about 3.
No, I think it's like 8.1 degrees, what your AOA reading is. Somewhere in that area. And then basically, that's in order for your, so that your hook can catch the rest of the air. So you just keep doing that over and over. That's why I say carrier practice itself, man. That instant action mission, that's a good one to go in. And it brings you in straight in. Instead of going straight in, I don't go straight in. I do a pattern. I fly it around and take it in. But that's a great practice for that. And that, I think it was Jabber's video. I sent that link to that guy. His was kind of the best one. He kind of broke it down step by step. But you do it enough, and eventually you'll kind of know where you should be in each part of that pattern.
Mhm. Yeah, you just need to do it again and again and again.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Kind of like everything, kind of like that building, That's kind of how I learn. I have to do stuff repetitively until I get it down, But it's such a complicated thing. But I mean, I put it this way: I look at it. I do it like that so that I will do that. Certain days I would kind of do. I practice a little bit, but I'd say I don't know. Set your own goal. I tell myself I'm not even gonna jump in a server until I land on a carrier like at least 2 or 3 times. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That was just something that I would just do for myself. And I say, but that kept me to it. And then I got to a point. Some days I do it like bam, 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 like nothing,
Yeah.
So at least if you're doing that, then before you know it, this is kind of like I mean, I'm talking about once I learned how to do it, I would still do that. I don't do it
Mhm.
much anymore. I rarely jump in there. Shit, that trying to do that formation climb the other day. I'm not used to the Hornet. These guys want me to jump in there, and I was like, I go back to the same thing. They're kind of making fun of me in the other server, but because of my AOA approach. But maybe they don't understand my mindset either. Deuce does, but it's just like there's another guy in there. And I'm like, there's another guy in there trying to be funny about it, but that's why real naval pilots do that. Dude. They practice their AOA approaches. It's such a perishable skill. Even when they landed at land-based airfields, they
Mhm.
practice AOA approach, and that's what I do. So for me, it was trying to get it back settled, getting a feel for the aircraft again. So that's kind of different too, because I can be in a different group, and you're kind of learning different personalities and everything. But I don't give a shit because in due time, I'm not saying anything. They'll see. But
Mhm.
before you know it, they'll look at the scores and be like, shit,
It's
what the hell? It's like you just blew the whole damn universe with the A-10 that you resolved. There's nothing remaining. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet in the damn cockpit with him. Now, I don't know why we invited him to the group because he destroyed everything in existence. Now.
Brilliant, man.
Yeah, man. One guy, I don't know.
Fuck.
It's just like interesting. There's always personality stuff. You always deal with people. But there's one guy who always needs a hug. That's everything he does. He look at me. I don't do it. Maybe that's my old supervisory stuff. I'll say it, but I'm like I'm done with that, man. I don't want to be. We're supposed to be men.
2-6.
We're adults.
2-6. I'm just gonna pause that stream just now.